I'm a player, a boss player. If you with me, pop your collar, shake them haters. I'm a Raider, Oakland Raider. From the Bay to LA to Las Vegas. I'm a player, a boss player. If you with me, pop your collar, shake them haters. I'm from the city of set, rep the silver and black. Word of honcho, give me the strap. The realest is back. Stupid shot with some silly attached. Eye for an eye, fucking man, give me a patch. I'm a Raider, Oakland, LA, Vegas, Jaylen, Kenyon, Jacobs, Vegas. Man, bro, we litty. The shine with the speed, it was with the 50-50. Yeah, they said I silver in Blackfield. Abram in the box, I'm Eric in the backfield. You can get your cat pill, sack artist, something like that. I'm Mad Max, so psychotic, within the product. And it's something I gotta add in. Raider in peace, John Madden. And it's something I gotta add in. Raider in peace, John Madden. I'm a Raider, Oakland Raider. From the Bay to LA to Las Vegas. I'm a player, a boss. Yo. Shout out to everybody, man. I know it's mad early, but what is really good, man? Welcome to the latest installment of Coffee and Convo. Let's talk about it, man. The Super Bowl is officially over. That means the season is officially done. And we get to move on to our off season with free agency approaching, the draft coming up, man. A lot to unpack, a lot to talk about. But last night, there's some free agents from the game last night that we can talk about. Yeah, man, I'm doing this show really, really early because most of you guys know I'm married. It's Valentine's Day. We got plans and shit, you know what I mean? So we're going to do the husband and wifey thing all day today, which I know a lot of you guys are as well, you know what I mean? So I wanted to do this early, get it out the way, talk some Raider football early in the morning, man, so everybody can enjoy the rest of their Valentine's Day, you hear me? Shout out to everybody in the comment section, man. Dirty Low, what's good with you, my brother? Raider, come on, man. Number one, what's good with you, King? What's good with you, my brother? Marcus is in the building. I appreciate you, King. It is freezing right now. I'm in my garage. Cold is a bitch. You hear me? Zeus says, yo, what it do, Docs? You like you about to go kill a whale today. Talk that shit, brother. Beckham is done for another surgery. Ah, man, look. I'm going to be honest, bro. The way Beckham was looking yesterday, shit, man. In that first quarter, I'm willing to take a bet. I'm willing to take a flyer on OBJ, bro. I'm sorry. I'm taking a flyer on him. Look, bring him to Vegas, bro. I know the injuries have piled up, his career. If you give him a nice little contract with some incentives, bring him to Vegas, man. If he don't retire or some weird shit, you know what I mean? If the injury really ain't that bad, bring him to Vegas, man. OBJ would work wonders in that system with Josh McDaniels, man. Shout out to James, man. Yo, shout out from H-Town, man. Texas cold. Yeah, it's freezing out here right now, bro. It's freezing, bro. Graphk look like he going to the combine and tell our office who to draft. Somebody said I look like I'm going to Vietnam. Y'all stupid, bro. Docs, how much would you give him? I mean, that depends, man. That depends. You know, if you're going off of the last few games that he played for the Rams, you may have to give him a nice little chunk of change. You know what I'm saying? But if you're going off the last few years with him in Cleveland, you know, so it kind of balances itself out. Put it like this. Baker Mayfield is so bad, y'all. I think OBJ only had 7 touchdowns his whole career in Cleveland. He already matched that with the Rams this year. That's sad, right? So if you're going off what he just did with the Rams, you got to cash him out. But if you're going off what he did prior to that with Cleveland, you know, it can kind of balance itself out. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, yeah, 8 to 10 million, you know, 8 to 10 million range. All right, let me take this goofy ass hat. Hold on, man. Hold on. All right, man, that shit was uncomfortable as hell, man. You know what I mean? But yeah, 8 to 10 million, 8 to 10 million range. I'm good with that. With some incentives in there. You know what I'm saying? A Pro Bowl and playoffs and all that good shit. You know what I'm talking about? Team Raider, I love it, bro. I love it. I love to see Eli Apple getting destroyed online. That man was running his mouth to the Chiefs like this dude's an all-pro or some shit. Eli Apple, you are a terrible cornerback in the NFL, man. Terrible. The only reason you were there this year is because Cincinnati was dealing with injury after injury at the cornerback position. You are not a stud in the NFL, bro, and you were running your mouth like you was a big dog. That's hilarious to me. Chase is a dog, bro. Chase is next. Shout out to my brother Wasted. I see him in the comment section. He said he is now. I only say he's next, right? Because D-Hop is still in the league. You know what I'm saying? Devontae Adams is still in the league. You know what I'm saying? So, Chase is that next guy, man. That dude is a monster, bro. Shout out to Tartan, man. Afternoon Docs from Scotland. Off season is going to be banging, man. Shout out to Tartan, man, and shout out to Scotland, man. That is so dope to see how Raider Nation stretches that far across the globe, man. Shout out to you, my brother. Cincy fans complaining about the refs, but the only reason ain't the Super Bowl. Well, let's do something real quick, right? We can't do that. First of all, we would have still lost that game, point blank, period, even if that whistle didn't go off. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm an honest Raider fan. We would have still lost that game, point blank, period. The better team won. But Cincinnati got better calls than the Rams pretty much the whole game. I mean, let's not act like that T. Higgins PI where he ran off for like a 76-yard touchdown or some shit. Like, bro, like he grabbed, you know what I'm saying? He grabbed him by his shit. You know what I mean? Ramsey literally, his whole neck turned. He grabbed him by his whole face mask. You know what I'm saying? So if you want to complain about, and I see TJ Huzmanzada, on Twitter and shit, complaining, talking about the refs gave the Rams the game, blase blah. Get the fuck out of here, man. At the end of the day, man, they called that game. It was only like 4 penalties the whole game. They let these guys play football. They let them play football. So come on, man. There was two bad calls on each side of the ball. Who cares? At the end of the day, guess what happened, you guys? Guess what happened? Joe Burrow had the ball with some timeouts left for like a minute and a half, minute 40 left, and they didn't get it done. Guess what? Guess why? Because at some point in time, you have to have a real offensive line. at least a durable O-line, at least something that can hold you up. And guess what happened? Finally, the O-line was exposed. I know they took 9 sacks in Tennessee and still won, so they still won. But finally, on the last play of the game that mattered the most, the O-line didn't show up. Burrow crumbled, game over, the end. So, look, man, I don't want to hear all that shit about referees and blah, blah, blah. Yes, let's be real. The NFL did want the Rams to win in LA. I mean, let's be real. I mean, the NFL would be stupid not to, right? Because I knew going into this game, the narrative was already, oh, well, the Bengals are going to have plenty of time. They're going to have plenty of time to win more championships. They have a young team and blah, blah, blah. Matthew Stafford, 13-year. Von Miller's old. He's up there in age. Aaron Donald might retire. You know what I mean? Like the writing was on the wall. They wanted the Rams to win in LA so they can get that Raider stigma off of LA also. They know, the NFL knows we still run LA. So let's be honest. The NFL definitely wanted the Rams to win. But at the end of the day, I'm not going to blame shit on the refs. There was one terrible call on each side of the ball, and the better team won. Point blank, period. The end. Let me see. Let me see. I will be a Raiders cap at Rams Disneyland event today. Talk that shit, Grave. But you know what's funny, man? I realized watching that game last night, and I was saying this to Wasted and to Andy, Raid, Wi-Fi, all my dogs, Icy and X inside of our group DM, that I realized yesterday, man, that DC is better than Matthew Stafford. He's better than Matthew Stafford. Like watching that game and then kind of going back, because I really had to go back and watch a little bit more film. And yes, I know Matthew Stafford had the Calvin Johnsons of the world and, and blase blah. And, he had OBJ this year, Cooper Kupp. I realized, bro, I'm like, DC's better than Matthew Stafford. Watching that game, I'm sorry, y'all. Like, he was better. one thing Matthew Stafford does well, like DC, they are both really, really great in crunch time. When it matters the most, you know what I'm saying? You can trust DC and Matthew Stafford most of the time with the ball in their hands. You know what I mean? In a 2-minute offense. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. Yeah, man. I realize I'm like, damn, DC is better than Matthew Stafford. Like, for real. Whoever wants to compare those two guys, don't get me wrong. Matthew Stafford got a ring now. I give it to him. Yeah, he has more, credibility than DC. But watching the game and talking about talent-wise, DC got him. He got him. Man, I ain't worried about Ice Cube, Aurora. I thought, look, everybody was killing me on Twitter because I said halftime was whack. Halftime was eh. It was eh. I mean, come on. You look, they performed a bunch of old songs. I'm sitting there waiting for Pac's hologram to pop up. I'm thinking that Tupac is about to come back from Cuba. You know what I mean? No more yesterday. And they teased it with the I Ain't Mad at Your piano, and then they played a little bit of California Love. That was some bullshit, man. That was some bullshit, man. So I wasn't a big fan of the halftime show. I definitely love to see that, hip hop got its shine at halftime, regardless. You know what I mean? Because of, usually it's rock or pop or, you know what I mean? Shit like that. So it's great to see some West Coast guys, 50 back, all bloated and shit. You could tell, 50 was bloated, dog. He was hanging upside down. He looked like he was about to pass out and shit. You know what I mean? Like, that shit was crazy. 50 looked like he was about to pop, like dead ass. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit was crazy. He couldn't even get his feet up off the shit to come back down. That power money is beautiful. 50 is eating right now. Shout out to all them different chapters. 50 balling right now. You know what I'm saying? Mark Davis, you're young, brother. If you say that, you're lying, because I had a chance to watch Michael Jackson up in the rafter. Yeah, you don't know what you're talking about, Mark Davis. Come on, King. Get it together, man. I watched Michael Jackson, the GOAT, perform at halftime. One of the best halftime shows ever. So this is not better than MJ. I'm sorry. I actually watched Prince as well. You know what I mean? So, nah. Talk that shit, Rick. I should have been out there, man. Now, I'm not qualified like them other guys. You hear me? Yeah, MJ's the GOAT, bro. Yeah, there's no debate. It's no debate at all. Yeah, Michael Jackson was awesome. Yeah, bro. There's no comparison. It's no comparison. Love seeing Mary out there though, too. Love still seeing Mary J. Blige out there looking good. You know what I mean? It was good to see Kendrick Lamar killed his performance. I'm not a real huge Kendrick Lamar fan, to be honest with you, but he killed the performance. Am was out there doing this thing. It's always good to see Snoop, man. You know what I mean? Always good to see Snoop. I'm a huge Snoop fan. But yeah, it was cool. It was all right. Doc should have streaked the field and started performing Raider anthem. Jay Youngblood said 50 Cent looking like a whole dollar now. Bro, for real. That's facts. But yeah, man. I would look, everybody's saying that Aaron Donald may retire after getting his ring. He's a 3-time defensive player of the year. I think 8-time Pro Bowler. He's done it all. I'm hoping that he does, because for those who don't know, we play the NFC West next year. And I would love for DC to not have to worry about an Aaron Donald running up on him every other play. What do you guys think about Aaron Donald? He's only 30 years old, man. He said his body's beat up. You know what I mean? I'm hoping that he goes and look, bro, this is the year to let it go. Let it go. You're playing us. Let it go. Just walk away from the game, bro. I don't want to see you, bro. I dead ass don't want to see you. I don't. Von Miller is a free agent, you guys. What do you guys potentially think about bringing him in? We know that Von Miller is definitely close with DC. They're really good friends. I would love to bring him in as well. You know what I'm saying? There's some guys, man. There's some guys. OBJ, he's a free agent. I don't know if they double up with OBJ. I mean, look, they got 2 injured receivers now at this point. You know what I'm saying? I see that Andrew Whitmore, he's out of there, retiring as well. 40 years old. He's done it all. You know what I mean? There's a lot to unpack with that game last night because there's a lot of free agents on both sides of that, both sides. You know what I mean? And we'll definitely go over that today. Shout out to Mike Downs. Docs, we have to find a stud at linebacker. I definitely agree with you, brother, especially with a DC like Patrick Graham that loves to play all different kind of fronts, the 3-4 front, the 4-3 front, the 5-2. He likes to play a bunch of different variations. We definitely need to have a stud linebacker. That's why I'm not against if Nakobe Dean is there in the first round when we draft, I would not go against going to get Dean or even a Devin Lloyd out of Utah. Preferably Dean. The more I watch the film, the more I'd rather have Dean over Lloyd. But I feel you, Mike. We definitely need one. Or a Chad Muma out of Wyoming. There's some guys. Definitely need to grab a linebacker in the first 2 or 3 rounds, preferably that second round, maybe. Shout out to my brother Wasted, man. Floyd is a guy I would bring in. Floyd is a monster. Definitely. Floyd is a beast. Bro, hold on. Let me see. Bro, when OBJ went out, that offense was one of the trashiest O's I watched. Yeah, man. And you know what's crazy? Sean McVay was still doing weird shit, right? Like you didn't have any real solid weapons outside of Cooper Kupp, and you're still trying to throw do crazy ass shit, trying to have Cooper Kupp throw a pass to Matthew Stafford. Like you're trying to run an offense like you have these guys in there to do so. You know what I mean? I'm gonna be real with you too. The Rams got lucky, man. They're playing against a young coach like Zach Taylor. For Zach Taylor to go forward on 4th down early in the game and doing these, like he should have played it a little more safe. Don't get me wrong. I love that these guys, we're in a new era now. You know, the Chargers with their young coach, they go for it on 4th down pretty much every damn time. But in the Super Bowl, I think Zach Taylor should have played it a little more safe. You know what I mean? I think he should have played it a little more safe. Let me see. Jay Waste is in here right now. I didn't get a chance to watch it. He said Waste is a Kardashian now. Just kidding. Had a really good view of the situation. Look, man, you know, Waste is me and him are on the same rapport with them, bro. Like we just want to win. Man. Knock Andrew, damn, brother, you're live early. I'm still getting the boogers out my bro. I'm gonna be honest with y'all, man. I ain't brushed my teeth yet. I ain't washed my face. I haven't done none of that shit. I just went and got my coffee and came right out here. It's Valentine's Day, man. I'm doing an early live, and then I'm gonna go spend the rest of the day with my wife. My son is in there sick. He stayed home today. His stomach was hurting, so I'm trying to just get everything done before my whole family wakes their games up. You know what I'm saying? Joseph, hashtag booty hole. Facts, bro. Facts. Booty hole gang. Bro, they went forward on the 30, bro, in the Super Bowl. You know, that's very brave of them. You know what I'm saying? Like, the thing is this, you never know if you're ever going to get back to that game again. You know what I mean? So you have to really look and think about that. Like, do I really want to put my team out here and put our defense in a hole? And we may never see this game again. There's been so many coaches, so many players that worked their ass off extensively their entire careers to get to a Super Bowl, bro. And I don't know, man. I don't know. That's tough. That missed field goal was sketchy. Yeah, Cash Lord. That's crazy, right? And you're playing on turf as well. You know what I mean? To miss that extra point and then to have it come down to the wire like that, you always look at things like, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Just what I needed today. Shout out to Docs, man. The Gaffler. Appreciate you, King. Everybody wipe them feet, man. Hit them thumbs up, you guys. If you are not subscribed to the channel yet, please hit the subscribe button. We here early, man. This is real coffee and convo today. This ain't coffee and convo at 1 in the afternoon. This is the one to really, really wake your game up. You know what I'm saying? McDaniel's got to work or we're fucked. This is that's definite. Tusev. That's definite, bro. For real. Get them questions in, you guys. Get them questions in. Let's talk about it. Football season is officially over, man. Officially over. Aurora, I definitely seen that, and I was pissed, man. I was pissed. Who else seen this? Trayvon Mullen dropped something in his stories on Instagram, and he said, "I love the Bengals." Well, he said, "I like the Bengals." He didn't say love. He said, "I like the Bengals." Um, I know he may have been saying, I like the Bengals to win the game, but he said, "I like the Bengals," and he left it at that. I don't like that shit, man. Look, I'm sorry. I just come from that old school, man. You know what I mean? Like Mullen saying that, and then early on in the season, remember Casey Hayward was at the Chargers game wearing a Chargers jersey, talking about I'm here to support my former teammates. Get the fuck out of here, man. Raiders are nothing, bro. I want more players like that. I want more players to come in like, look, man, this is the culture. It's black and silver, silver and black against everything. Like, what the fuck? I want some guys that's gonna come in and bleed this shit like we do. You know what I mean? I get that it's these guys are brothers. It's a brotherhood, and you know what I mean, and all that, man. But fuck all that, bro. I don't want to hear that shit. I don't want to hear that shit. Come in rocking that. If you rocking these colors, bro, it's all about that. Point blank, period, man. That's the 1-year deal, players. Facts. Bro, that's what I be saying, bro. Mr. Tick yourself, bro. You like for real, man. That's just weird to me. That shit weird to me, man. Shit weird to me, bro. Reese, I hear you, King, but I can't agree with you on that, man. Let's be honest, bro. Yes, Aaron Donald had a great game, but Cooper Kupp took over on the offensive side of the ball, brother. You know what I mean? OBJ went out. They were doubling him and all kind of shit, and he still won. He still went out. And that second half, bro, he cooked. Cooper cooked, bro. Cooper definitely deserved MVP, my brother. I get it. I get it. It's Black History Month, man. I get it. I get it. I get it. But Cooper Kupp definitely deserved that award, man. And I don't think that Aaron Donald gave a fuck about an MVP, a Super Bowl MVP. He wanted a ring, and Cooper definitely deserved it, man. If it wasn't for Cooper Kupp, man, on that last drive, bro, they probably wouldn't even won this game. Valerie, good morning, family. Let me see. Yep, that's the thing, Zeus. That's why he deserved it. Everybody knew he was getting the ball, and he still went out there and did his work. You know what I mean? Like there's nothing around that. Let me see. Kupp is a dog. Facts, bro. Facts, bro. Facts. Cooper Kupp is a dog, bro. The Raider. Look, bro. I'm taking Kupp. I'm 10 times out of 10. Um, they're two different bills. Cooper's way bigger than Renfro as well. I get the whole slot and both white boys. You know what I mean? I get it. But the comparison really ain't there. They both got great hands. They both can route run, but their build is totally different. I'm taking Cooper Kupp 10 times out of 10. Don't get me wrong, though. Hunter's our guy. That's our guy. I will not go. He's only going to get better. You know what I mean? But Cooper Kupp is different, bro. If you don't take him over Renfro, this is a guy that just won Offensive Player of the Year, won MVP in the Super Bowl. I don't really think there's any comparison yet. Cooper Kupp is 6'2". Renfro was like, what, 5'11", 5'10", or some shit? You know what I mean? Like, there's no real comparison yet, my brother. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, I get it. They're both white, but they're both good. Well, actually, I'll say this. Kupp is great. Renfro's really good. We'll do it like that. Renfro's really good. Kupp is great. I like that comparison, Greg. Steve Largent 2.0, another white boy comparison. Let me see. So dirty. Yeah, let me ask you this. Why? If he's healthy, if he comes back from that knee injury, and it was scary, you guys. It was a no contact injury. Looked like his knee buckled up on him. This ACL. A little scary. But if he comes back from that and he's inexpensive, why wouldn't you want OBJ? Let me see. Kupp with 2 TDs, bro. Crazy. Cash Lord, they're gonna have to, bro. But you know what though? I would not be shocked, you guys, right? Cincinnati needs to go get Jesse Bates back. He's probably top 2, top 3 free safeties in his league. But the Bengals showed that they need to get an offensive line. Like, do you want to go spend that $15 to $17 million, and maybe even more, for Jesse Bates, or you want to go beef up that O-line and protect your young quarterback? At the end of the day, I'd let Jesse Bates walk. Go draft you a young free safety and go put that money towards your offensive line, because Cincinnati can go places. They can be, and I hate to say, and I said this in the group chat as well, I hope they don't become one, but they can become a dynasty if they get an O-line that can protect Burrow. Burrow was running for his life this whole season, and they need to take advantage of these young guys on these young contracts right now with Tyler Boyd. I mean, Boyd is 27, but they got Jamar Chase, they got T. Higgins on rookie contracts, Burrow on rookie contracts. They need to win now. They need to win now. But I would love to have a Jesse Bates and Trayvon Merrick pairing. Do you understand that too high safety? No one's throwing on them. No one. No one's throwing on them. No one. No one. Hammer, definitely. He definitely is a free agent. Definitely is. But, the other day, man, why go pay another tight end when you got one on a rookie contract and you got to pay another one in Waller? You know what I mean? Yeah, bro, Aurora, at some point, Cincinnati's books are going to be fucked up. That's why they need to go all in now on an O-line and protect the young fella. You know what I mean? Let me see. No, Reese, Von Miller definitely did get a sack because of Donald's, Donald doing his thing. But Hammer said, I'm not saying for us to get him. But shit, I mean, look. I'm not against it. I'm just not going to overpay him. You know what I'm saying? Somebody's going to overpay Bates. They're going to give him a lot of money. I ain't even going to say overpay, because Jesse Bates is one of the best free safeties in the league. But somebody's going to pay him big money. It's just not going to be us. Seeing Stafford go win the Super Bowl got my belief so high right now. We can do this with Carr, and we can do it soon. Yeah. Too safe. Yeah. That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, this is why if he takes that pay cut, let me ask you guys this, because I know Waste is in the comment section, right? We were in a group chat yesterday, and Wi-Fi said he is willing to bet money that DC gets $40 million. What do y'all think about that? What do y'all think about that? And if you disagree, please go flood my brother Wi-Fi's comments and say you're high as fuck or you're drunk. 40 million. He's saying he guarantees that DC is going to get $40 million. What do y'all think about that? Shout out to my brother Wi-Fi. He said he is getting $40 million point blank period. Last two Super Bowls, we've seen how important an OL is. Facts, Jacob. Facts, brother. Facts. Facts. $40 million a year. If you want to win, you can't do that. If you want to win, you can't do that. He said Wi-Fi smoking meth. Oh, shit, man. Mind you guys, my brother Wi-Fi was a few Coronas in, you know what I mean? So, but $40 million. Oh, and did you guys hear this news? This is hilarious to me. Hilarious to me. Look at this shit right here. Look at this shit right here. Yahoo Sports. The Green Bay Packers are expected to offer Aaron Rodgers $45 million and Devontae Adams $35 million annually per Yahoo Sports. Shout out to my peoples over there at NFL Rumors. 45 and 35. Holy shit. So you just got to let everybody else walk, right? You just got to let everybody else go, because you're 37 million over the cap already. Holy shit. Holy shit. Eddie Willis says, love the 40 million prediction. Yes, Wi-Fi, I believe is worth it, but it ain't gonna happen. Yes, I agree. If Dak Prescott is worth 40 million, DC should get 41, right? But if you want to win, you take the pay cut. Point blank period. 35 million, bro. 35 million for Devontae Adams. That's fucking crazy. That's crazy. Like, what else? Like, you better hit on every draft pick. I'm talking about from 1st to the 7th round and undrafted. Like, you better hit on every draft pick you get and undrafted to make up for that money, which won't happen. Whew. That's a lot, man. That's a lot, bro. Kane says Green Bay going 8-9 next season. Should they be lucky to do that? Think about it. You at that point, you got to dismantle your defense. You know what I mean? You got to get rid of some of your people on your O-line. You got to let some people walk. You know what I mean? Ricky, that's facts, bro. People don't even realize that Deshaun Jackson won a ring last night. And he got paid the same amount of money everybody else did for the game. Deshaun Jackson may be the GOAT. He may be the GOAT. He got a ring and he got paid for that game. That's crazy. Crazy as fuck. Shout out to my brother Mike Downs. By doing that, they will break their team and not in a good way. Facts. Facts, brother. Facts. $40 million. 2 players. That's crazy. That is fucking insane. You can't win like that. You can't win like that. The perfect world, you guys, Aaron Rodgers just goes and retires. He just walks away from the game, retires. And then Devontae says, you know, get me out of here. I want to go to Vegas. I'll take the pay cut. I'll take the haircut over there. You know what I mean? And let's be honest, you guys, it may be a little quiet on the DC front as well, because you know DC is behind the scenes working the phones with Devontae. Like, what will you take? Because I need to know what the bottom number that I can take in order to bring you in. I guarantee they're talking behind the scenes. Like, I need to know the bottom number that we can both take and take this to the Raiders. I know it's happening. Still saying it's a long shot to happen, but I know they're behind the scenes definitely working. Like, how much will you take? Are you willing to take? And how much am I willing to take? You know what I mean? It's happening. They're 2 best friends. I guarantee it's going down. Let me see. And he probably took a picture of his steak dinner too, like you always do. Bro, D Jackson's, bro, I ain't never seen somebody put everything on the internet until I seen a 36-year-old Deshaun Jackson. D Jax puts everything on the internet. That motherfucker will buy a pack of bubble gum at the local liquor store and snapshot that motherfucker and throw it in the stories on IG. I've never seen nobody ever in my life post every single thing in their life. D Jax is crazy, bro. Like he a cold piece of work. Shout out to D Jax, the legend, man. But bruh, you live for that shit, huh? That shit weird to me. Steven says, rather get Juju and Gallup instead of Adams. I'm staying away from Juju. I don't want nothing to do with Juju. But Gallup, I definitely would take a shot on him. But there still has to be some incentives with Gallup too, because this isn't Gallup's first injury. You know what I'm saying? Like, Gallup can't, he's injury prone. So do you want to go out and pay him, Steven, big money like that, knowing that he may get injured again? You know what I mean? I'm good off Juju. I'll take a flyer on Gallup if he'll take a contract with some incentives in there. You know what I'm saying? I like Gallup a lot. And like I said before, I've said this a million times. I live in Dallas. They love him out here. They love him out here. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my brother Dash Resource. What's good with you, King? Shout out to my brother, man. I see you over there killing it with the podcast, my brother. I'm proud of you, man. Love you, brother. Love you to death, man. Shout out to my brother Raider Rich. Hoping DC takes a team-friendly deal. Green Bay would be dumb to spend that type of money for 2 players. If you do, you ain't trying to win. This is facts. Facts, brother. Shout out to my brother Raider Rich. Facts. Facts plus tax. Yeah, man. Aurora said, would you even pay? No. Hell no. 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 Not at all. Not at all. Not at all. Not at all, my brother. I just want to draft Jaylen Toliver, to be honest, bro. South Alabama, that motherfucker is a beast. He is a beast. He's a beast. Shout out to my brother Dash, man. Appreciate you, King. Thank you. You know you didn't have to do that, my brother. Big moves on the management side. Appreciate you, King. Appreciate you for the donation. And this is facts. We moving and grooving in that front office, man. You know what I mean? Bringing a beautiful coaching staff in. It's dope to see my brother. For those who don't know, this is my guy in real life. This is my dog. And he's from Ohio, man. He converted, bro. He converted. He came over to the dark side. My brother's a Raider fan now. I love it, man. I love it, man. Shout out to my brother Dash. Hey, Dash, you going to any events coming up soon? If you are, brother, let me know, man. I'm gonna meet you. I gotta meet you at one of these, man. Whether it's known this year or Summer Madness, let me know. We definitely got to build, King. Eddie, man, you the GOAT, my brother. You the GOAT. I appreciate you, brother. Thank you for the kind words. He said he converted me. This is Factory Outlet. Factory. George Pickens would be a killer pick. Whoever gets him, dude's a straight dog. I've been seeing a lot of people masked up talking about George Pickens out of Georgia. Wide receiver, man. I know he went down with an injury as well. If he's there, in the second, third, I say third round. If him or Michi is there in the third round, I'd definitely take a flyer on Pickens or Michi, however you want to say, out of Alabama. They're both coming off injuries. I would definitely take a flyer on either one of them in the third round. Pyro. Morning, family. Dash Resource. Wore my hat, my Raiders hat to the Super Bowl party. Any event in Houston. Let's rock, King. Let's rock, my brother. Hey, I gotta give you my line, bro. Bang my line. Hit me in the DM, bro. Hit me in the DM. John B said, I'm from Ohio also, but always silver and black first. Talk that shit, my brother. Pickens ain't going later than early second. Who knows, though? You never know. We see this happen a lot, you guys. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm even seeing, our guy David Bell from Purdue. He's dropping in a lot of people's mock drafts. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know. Shout out to Steven. If not Juju, how about now DJ Chark? I take a chance on. He'll be a lot cheaper. And Chark is a monster when healthy. He's also played with some really, really bad quarterbacks as well in his career. He's also dealt with some injuries, but I would definitely take a flyer on DJ Chark. That's definitely a name to keep an eye on, you guys. DJ Chark out of Jacksonville. Shout out to my brother Stephen Rockwell, man. Appreciate you, brother. Scout said 25 to 30 mil. Yeah, I mean, everybody's reporting that. Ian Rappaport said the same thing. 25 to 30 mil, James. Hey, David Bell, nice, Q. He's nice, my brother. He's nice. I think he had like 1,300 receiving yards this year. I think, 6, 7 TDs or some shit like that. He's a monster. I like David Bell. Not going to lie, Bengals are a good team, but I feel like they was a little overrated. I mean, their O-line and their defense was cool. It wasn't great, but it was cool. Chark and Myers. Kane, I wouldn't be mad about that. To be that would be such a Patriot kind of way thing, right? You go out and get Chark and Myers. But the thing is this, Jacoby Myers is a restricted free agent, you guys. So I don't know if New England will match whoever, offers him. But I would love to see Jacoby. To be honest, that's a nice duo, a DJ Chark and a Jacoby Myers, Kane Town. And it would work. It would work. To Sev, Myers, he does work out the slot a lot. But, bro, with this offense, Hunter's going to be on the outside, inside. You can move people around all over the place. You know what I'm saying? Look, I feel like football now is like becoming like the NBA low key. You know what I'm saying? Like positionless. Like you see guys work inside and outside. I know he's in the slot. I get it. I know he works the slot, but I see a lot of guys work in and out. You know what I mean? Let's be real. All sports now are becoming positionless. I see the Angels got a pitcher that plays, you know what I mean? That does it all. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker can catch, hit home runs, pitch. You know what I mean? Like we live in a day and age now where it's positionless sport. You know what I mean? It's positionless. So I can definitely see Myers work inside and out. We know that Hunter Renfrow is definitely our primary like slot guy. You know what I mean? But I wouldn't be mad seeing him work inside and out. And let's not act like Hunter Renfrow didn't line up on the outside a lot this past season. Let me see. Chark and A-Rob would be realistic, but Chark may get overpaid. See, I just don't think you can afford both those guys. Somebody's going to pay A-Rob about $17 million, somewhere around there. And then you can't afford to even pay Chark another $12 million, $13 million, because then you're still dedicating $30 million to your wide receiver room. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, man, you can go get a Chark and a Jacoby Myers probably somewhere around 20 million for both, 21, 22 million maybe for both. And then you go get you another one in the draft. You know what I mean? Morning, bro. Talk about starting early. Dirty, I had to, bro. It's Valentine's Day, man. I gotta dedicate the rest of the day to my love, man. You know what I mean? Me and my wife got reservations and some more shit. And then after this, I gotta go hit the store, man. Go get my wife some flowers and all that good shit. To be honest, too, Sev, I think it's gonna be modest. I don't think we go out and get a big. I don't think we make a play or a splash for a big name guy. I don't. I think we do maybe go get a DJ Chark. You know what I'm saying? Or, like we said, a Jacoby Myers, and then go draft a receiver. You know what I'm saying? I would love to bring Allen Robinson in. And don't get me wrong, we may all be getting hyped up in this whole Patriot Way shit, right? I don't know if Josh McDaniels and all these guys come over to Vegas and say, we're building our own culture. You know what I'm saying? That they may say we're building our own culture. We're not going to do it the Patriot way anymore because, look, the winning ways are, those days are done. Maybe they come over and say we're doing something different and we're gonna go make a splash. Maybe Josh McDaniels says, I'm in Vegas now. The big lights. This is not, Foxborough, Massachusetts anymore. Maybe we need to go get a big guy, a big name guy to come in and fit this big city. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Maybe we're getting caught up in this whole Patriot Way shit. Maybe Josh McDaniels really says, I'm about to start my own culture and do something different. I mean, shit, we see what the Rams did. The Rams don't give a fuck about draft capital. They go all in every year. They never have any first rounders. They sell all that shit and go get proven commodities. So who's to say Josh McDaniels says, you know what? Let's just sell the farm and go get a bunch of proven guys. Either way, I'm not mad. I trust the guys that are leading the way. You know what I'm saying? But if you want to win now, you got to make what you got to make moves. You're in a city, man, where people want to win now. You know what I mean? So I would not be mad if we started forking over draft picks and shit to go get proven commodities. But, or you can also build to the draft, because that's what would you guys rather do? Go out and get a ring now, one ring, or have sustainable success, right? Like the Patriots did, win year in and year out, the Rams, let's be honest, they've been there before and they never won the big one until last year or until this year. You know what I'm saying? So, and I'm talking about LA, not St. Louis, talking about LA. So do you go and draft well, trade back, continue to pick up draft capital and have that sustainable success where you can win year in and year out? Or do you say, fuck it, man, just go all in this year, fork over everything and go get proven commodities? Marcus says build through the draft. 2Sev says ring. Rob says, I think we're going to get 2 in Vegas. Yeah, okay. Nah, go get the ring now. I hear you. Yeah, they've done both, Alex. They've done both. But they've went all out before and didn't win shit. You know what I'm saying? So let's not act like we don't go out this year and say, fuck it, we're giving away everything. We're going to go get Devontae Adams. We're going to go trade for this person. We're going to go get J.C. Jackson. We're going to do everything we need to do. That still doesn't say you're going to win a ring this year. We've seen the Rams do this a few years back. I know they had Jared Goff at quarterback. It's a little different. I get it. But they had a game manager at best. You know what I'm saying? But they traded a lot of that shit away to go get these guys. You know what I mean? So, do you want sustainable success or do you want to just say, fuck it, I want immediate success right now? To be honest with you, I give my left and right nut right now for a ring. Look, I already got 3 kids. I don't even need them anymore. You know what I mean? So, look, if Roger Goodell, you know what I mean, said, look, I'm going to be honest with you. Look, you know what I mean? Look, fork over your nuts and you guys are going to get a ring. You can have both of them. Shit. For real. Hey, take both them shits. I don't need them. You know what I mean? Shit. I'm not to get a vasectomy anyway. You know what I mean? So take both them shits. You can have both of them. Both them shits. You know what I mean? Real walkie-talkie, man. I'm just saying. You know? Bro, Haven, both of them shits. Both of them. Nah, not take one. They can take two for the team. That's how much I want to win. Factory. See, Dirty? That's what I'm saying, bro. Fuck around with me and Dirty, they'll have 4 nuts. Getting 2 Super Bowl appearances and a ring. What success are we looking for? We ain't even won a playoff game in 20 years. I hear you. I hear you, bro. I hear you. I'm on the same accord as you too, Reese. I get it. Like, go all in, go get you a ring. I feel you, bro. I feel you. I definitely feel you, bro. It's just you have to play devil's advocate, though. You have to look at both sides of the spectrum, right? Do you want sustainable success or do you want this? And let's be honest, though. The Rams have been playoff contenders pretty much every year. Maybe not Super Bowl contenders every single year, but they've been in the hunt every year. So it's been working with what they're doing. So I'm not mad about it. Look, we got our quarterback, and we'll have him for at least the next 3 or 4 years on a cheap contract, which helps us drastically. So why not go out and thug it out? We're starting to realize, you guys, you know, it's funny now that you watch the NBA, right? You're starting to see all these all-star cast teams. They're starting to kind of fall off the globe. And then you see Milwaukee. They win they win a championship last year, right? And now all these teams with all these big threes and shit, they're kind of falling off the globe. But in the NFL, Tampa Bay wins it with an all-star cast last year. The Rams win it this year with an all-star cast. The year before, Kansas City wins it with an all-star cast. You may have to get an all-star cast. You may have to go get an all-star cast. You know what I'm saying? And I'm all for it. I'm all for it, man. I'm all for it. As a Raider fan, I want an empire. Mike, I hear you. I hear you, brother. I hear you. What's up, son? You feel better? You do? You want me to take you to school? Go get dressed and brush your teeth. We draft a real defensive tackle in our D-line. Looks different. Yep. Facts. We need a true D tackle. True D tackle. This is facts. And build that O-line up. Good. My son feeling better. I'm going to take it. He was about to miss his Valentine's Day party, man. I'm like, look, bro, I done went and bought you some new shoes, got you a nice haircut, new champion outfit fit. You know what I mean? You suited and booted, man. You got to go in there. Come on, man. You got to go in there and hand them cards out to the little girls. Like, what's up with it? You know what I mean? Come on, man. Like, you too smooth, bro. A stomach ache can't stop you from that shine killer. You know what I mean? Rick Glenn, man, for the first time in many years, I am really optimistic about the future of the Raiders, man. Rick Glenn, shout out to you, brother. I am too. Definitely, my brother. Shout out to you. I appreciate you, man. Thank you for the donation, King. My dog. Shout out to Rick Glenn. Hey, man, that's all I know, Kerry. That's all I know, fam. Mario, get his Mac on, man. They already be on my young fella. They be on my young fella. All the teachers be telling me they be on. Hey, they love your boys. I'm like, come on, man. They used to love me in school, man. I mean, shit. Apple don't fall too far from the tree. You know what I'm talking about? I love it, Zeus. I love it. I love it, bro. I love it. I'm excited about every single one of them. Every single one of them. Every single from the O line. I mean, from the OC. You know what I mean? To the secondary coach, to special teams. But I'm excited about all of it. I want to see where we're going to go with this tight ends coach and running back coach and D-line coach. And we still need a linebacker coach, which I hope Jared Mayo comes over. That would be great. Based to fact. Nah, my little man want to go. He want to get to school, man. He want to get to school and go rock. Want face on over Mullen. Am I crazy? Eddie, you're crazy. Especially in this system, bro. Like Brandon facing to get cooked over and over again. I think that Mullen's going to thrive in this system, man. And Mullen will want to, right? Because this is him showcasing this year. This is his showcase year. He better go out and ball, because when he becomes a free agent, ain't nobody gonna want him. And then we can pay him cheap to come back. You know what I mean? I appreciate you, Villa. Appreciate you, family. First time on the show. Respect to you, Docs. I say we re-sign an O-line free agency in all 3 rounds. Draft D-line and sign another corner. Let's recreate and get our own Reggie White and Jerome Brown on that D. Talk that shit, my brother. And welcome to the family, King. Hit that subscribe button if you're not subscribed yet, my brother. Appreciate you for being here, man. Welcome to the family, brother. Zeus, yeah, this is his contract year. He better go out there and cook. I did hear about Andre Carter coming in, but he left without a contract, Leonard. So he didn't get one. So I don't know. I don't know what happened with that situation. But there's probably going to be more news breaking on that soon. To be honest, I like Andre Carter. I was a fan of him in the league, but I wasn't really big on bringing him in at that position, to be honest. He's going to be over there 2 cents helping out definitely. You already ready? Do your hair a little bit. Get your hair together just a little bit, and brush your teeth.
I already did brush my teeth.
All right, but get your hair together, man. I want you to look nice. All right. Yeah, Valerie, I'm hoping that Jared Mayo comes over. I'm hoping that he jumps over. For real. Alberto, I appreciate you, family. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. Yeah, it's getting hot now. Shit. Ooh, shit. Shout out to the 400 people in the chat, man. Wipe them feet, you guys. Hit them thumbs up. And if you're not subscribed to the channel yet, man, please hit that subscribe button. JJ said, hot take. This will be the first year we're not top 3 in penalties. I will take it. Because that means that we're not going to help these teams move up and down the field on us. And we're not going to be a detriment to our own offense with all these stupid ass holding penalties and false starts. I'm hoping. You already ready? Come here. You gonna say what's up? All right. Open the garage and go get in the car. Look at you knocking my stuff over, bro. You wilding. McLovin said, he said, hey, yo, Docs, can you rob my house for me? If you got some Raider shit in there, bro, I'm definitely going to go knock it back. Go ahead, son. Go get in there. Oh, yeah. Go get all that. Go get your cards, too. Grab the bag and the box. Put that in. Put your backpack in the car and go grab your Valentine cards and your box.
They're all in that box up there?
Yeah, go get all of it. Yo, John, what's good with you? Damn, man, the lighting looks so much fire with the garage open, man. This shit look good. I might have to do another show when I get back, man. Shit nice. I don't know if you guys can see, too. I moved my desk forward, so now you can see more of the back. I moved it forward.
All this stuff?
Yes, and give that big heart to your teacher.
Oh.
All right, put it in the car. I'll be right there.
How many minutes?
I'm coming right now. I got you. Little Doc's about to steal some little girl's heart. Watch out. Facts. Hammer's going live right now, you guys. That's perfect. Everybody go over to Hammer's channel right now, man. I'm about to go take my son to school real quick so he can get his Valentine's Day on. I appreciate you guys, man. I would have stayed longer. But, duty calls, man. Doc's leader, this is why I love tuning in real life. It's so much like chilling with you there. Chuckles, I appreciate you, brother. I appreciate you, man. Ambient lighting for your Raider wall would make shit pop. I'm about to get it better. I promise. I'll be back a little later, you guys. Appreciate you guys, man. Love you guys, man. Wipe them feet, hit them thumbs up. I'm going to get my little man to school.